Hot news 24 hours, and here we invite you to listen to international news. In the dialogue between Israel and Iran, Israel's target in the future will be war in the capital of Vietnam, Hanoi, and Israel will go by submarine under the sea. And Israel will invade Vietnam's mainland. And Iran will support Israel's oil hunt. We have not yet confirmed. Everyone watch international hot news every day. Thanks. The current conflict between Israel and Iran has seen significant developments in recent months. In April 2024, tensions escalated with a series of direct confrontations. Israel conducted an airstrike on an Iranian consulate in Damascus, Syria, killing multiple senior Iranian officials. In retaliation, Iran and its proxies seized the Israeli-linked ship MSC Ares and launched strikes inside Israel. In response, Israel carried out retaliatory strikes in both Iran and Syria. This period of heightened conflict involved not only direct actions between Israel and Iran but also included participation from Iranian proxies and allies such as Hezbollah and Hamas. The conflict has had wider regional implications, with other countries like the United States, the United Kingdom, France, and Jordan intercepting Iranian drones to defend Israel. For more detailed information, you can refer to sources such as the Jerusalem Post and the Wall Street Journal on YouTube. Predicting the exact course of the conflict between Iran and Israel is challenging, as it involves numerous variables and geopolitical factors. However, based on current developments and historical patterns, several potential scenarios could unfold. Continued escalation. The recent exchange of attacks suggests a possibility of continued escalation. Israel's targeted airstrikes on Iranian positions and Iran's missile and drone attacks in retaliation indicate that both sides are prepared to intensify their military engagements. This scenario could lead to a broader regional conflict, drawing in other countries and proxy groups aligned with either side. Proxy warfare. Much of the conflict could continue to be fought through proxy forces. Iran has significant influence over groups such as Hezbollah in Lebanon and various militias in Syria and Iraq. Israel might respond by targeting these proxies, leading to increased violence in neighboring countries without a full-scale direct war between Israel and Iran. Diplomatic interventions. International diplomatic efforts might come into play to de-escalate tensions. The involvement of major powers like the United States, Russia, and European countries could lead to negotiations or agreements aimed at reducing hostilities. Sanctions, diplomatic pressure, or international peacekeeping missions might be utilized to manage the conflict. Limited engagements. Both countries might opt for limited engagements, focusing on specific military objectives without escalating to full-scale war. Cyber warfare, targeted assassinations, and limited airstrikes could become the primary methods of conflict, minimizing widespread destruction while maintaining pressure on each other. Potential outcomes. 1. Prolonged standoff. The conflict might settle into a prolonged standoff, with periodic flare-ups but no decisive resolution. This would likely lead to a continuous cycle of violence and retaliation. 2. Regime changes. Internal political changes in either country could significantly alter the course of the conflict. A change in leadership might lead to new policies regarding the conflict. 3. Regional alliances. Shifts in regional alliances and the involvement of other Middle Eastern countries could either exacerbate or help mitigate the conflict. Given the complex and volatile nature of the Israel-Iran relationship, the situation remains highly fluid and subject to rapid changes based on both regional dynamics and international influences. For detailed updates, sources like the Jerusalem Post